Hello guys, so welcome to this episode of Wake Up Authority. So today we'll be talking about the law of attraction and how it works. I'll try as much as possible to unravel what you need to know about the law of attraction and how it works. So this will enable you even know where you are in the scheme of things. The law of attraction is not make a wish scheme like some people have made us believe. It's not think about it, you will attract it. No. It's true there is a saying that whatever we think about will become, but it's actually whatever we think about most of the time will become. The reason for that is because scientists has proven that human beings think around 60,000 thoughts every day. You can't be 60,000 things in one day. Some of these 60,000 thoughts are actually repeated thoughts. So when you have repetition in what you think about, they form a belief system. And if you can remember from our previous video, you will understand that belief system shapes our image. That's the image we have of something, and that image we have of something creates the reality or perception we have about that thing. So the point here is this: when you think about something, and when you have a thought about something, and you allow a particular thought to be dominant in your mind, that thought creates the belief system you have, and invariably creates the reality you have about that thing. So it's not about thinking about it and hoping it manifests. No, it's about thinking about it, embodying it, putting in effort to consciously think about it most of the time, have it dwell in your mind most of the time. So the concept of the law of attraction is quite simple. Just the way we attract anything we want because of the thoughts we always have in our minds, that's the constant thought that do repeat. If we can consciously put those particular thoughts we want on repeat, if we can consciously repeat those thoughts in our heads all the time, we will attract it. It's just that simple. Just that simple. If you can sit down, write down what it is you want, put it in writing for a start, because you cannot trust your mind yet. Put it in writing. If you can be reading this thing every morning, read it to yourself as much as possible. How many times you can go on, then you read it in the afternoon as much as possible. How many times you can go on, then do the same thing at night before you sleep. If you can be consistent in this journey, believe me, in the next 30 days you will see difference in your life. You will see huge difference in your life. The idea is quite simple. If you can dwell on this thought in such a way that this thought becomes semi-automatic, becomes part of you, in Dr. James Dotty's words, creates a neural link in your brain that you think about it automatically, that's when you know you've gotten it. That's when you know you've achieved it. So the law of attraction is not, like I said in the beginning of this video, it's not a make a wish scheme. It's a conscious effort you have to put in, you understand, to attract what it is you want. First and foremost, you must know what you want. You have to write it down and you have to read it to yourself. That's how it works. That's how it works. Spiritual teachers of old, Nebuchadnezzar, Trismagi, they knew about all these things. And Nightingale they all knew about this man that wrote Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, also talked about it. So that's how you manifest, my friend. Thank you so much for being with me in today's video. I believe you learned something. I seriously believe you learned something. Please, if you're finding it difficult about the belief system, you can watch through my previous video. I detailed belief system. This law of attraction is just like the process of applying belief system to work for you. It's just it. It's just it. There's no big deal about it. It's just it. So I know why I'm repeating this thing. It's very important. Somebody will say, okay, don't worry, I will remember. You will not remember. Yesterday you had 60,000 thoughts. Could you believe that? Day before yesterday you had 60. How many of those thoughts are you remembering now? You will not remember. So I know why I'm emphasizing on you putting it down. Write it down. If it's business recovery, maybe you've lost money, you feel you want to bounce back, write it. Whatever it is, you want a new car, you want to own your own house before the end of 2025, put it in writing. I challenge you, put it in writing. Start reading it to yourself between now and see what will happen. Put it in writing. read this thing morning as much as possible, read it in the afternoon as much as possible, read it. You have to achieve that state whereby your inner dialogue tells you, you're a house owner now. Even when you're a house owner, you already have that car. Look at the car now. Look at that car. Just get to that level and see what happens. So thank you so much, guys, for staying with me in this episode. I believe you learned something. I seriously believe you learned something. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.